Good afternoon. It's time for another Bible-based story. This story is entitled Birdcage, and we'll start right now. One Sunday morning, a pastor came to church carrying a rusty, bent, old birdcage and set it by the pulpit. Several eyebrows were raised, and as if in response, the pastor began to speak. I was walking through town yesterday when I saw a young boy coming toward me, swinging this birdcage. On the bottom of the cage were three little birds, shivering with cold and fright. I stopped the lad and asked, "What have you got there, son?" "Just some old birds," came the reply. "What are you going to do with them?" I asked. "Take them home and have fun with them. I'm going to tease them and pull out their feathers to make them fight. I'm going to have a real good time." "But you'll get tired of those birds sooner or later. What will you do then?" "Oh, I got some cats. They like birds. I'll take them to them." The pastor was silent for a moment. "How much do you want for those birds, son?" "Huh? Why? You don't want them birds, mister. They're just plain old field birds. They don't sing. They ain't even very pretty." "How much?" The boy sized up the pastor as he was crazy and said, $10. The pastor reached in his pocket and took out $10 bill. He placed it in the boy's hand. In a flash, the boy was gone. The pastor picked up the cage and gently carried it to the end of the alley where there was a tree and a grassy spot. Setting the cage down, he opened the door and by softly tapping the bars, persuaded the birds out, setting them free. Well, that explained the empty birdcage on the pulpit, and then the pastor began to tell this story. One day, Satan and Jesus were having a conversation. Satan had just come from the Garden of Eden, and he was gloating and boasting. "Yes, sir. I just caught the world full of people down there. Set me a trap, used bait I knew they couldn't resist, got 'em all." "What are you going to do with them?" Jesus asked. "Oh, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to teach them how to marry and divorce each other, how to hate and abuse each other, how to drink and smoke and curse, how to invent guns and bombs and kill each other. I'm really going to have fun." "And what will you do when you get done with them?" Jesus asked. "Oh, I'll kill them." God had a different plan. As you know, Jesus paid the price on the cross to set us free. The pastor picked up the cage, he opened the door, and he walked from the pulpit. Thank you.